Did you panic by Big Twist? Have you heard the good news? It's alive! It's alive! Big Twist is breathing. It is going to be revived by Herrschners. Yes, you have heard correct. Big Twist has been saved. The online craft store business called Herrschners, they've been around for a really long time. They swooped in and saved the day by obtaining the rights to make Big Twist yarn. I found a very in-depth interview, I think it was on Monday, with a creative consultant or somebody who works in the creative department at Herrschner's, and she talked a lot about what is going to happen with this acquisition, and I was so excited to hear this. There had been some rumors circling around for the past couple of days that Herrschner's had purchased it and what was really going in. And in this video, she really explains everything from they're not just selling the old stock from Joann's. That's all Joann stuff. The liquidators are doing that. What they have done, they have acquired the facility that makes the Big Twist yarn in Turkey, is what I believe has been said. Let me double check my notes here. So yes, they have obtained an exclusive deal with the mill that makes Big Twist yarn, and unfortunately it's made in Turkey, so I don't know if the tariff stuff is going to happen. But we can at least rejoice that the company that makes, or the factory that makes it, is going to be the same factory that will make it going forward with Herrschner's. From what I understand, they are only doing this, the Big Twist value, right now. And I was going to talk about my wish for what will happen with Herrschner's. I have never purchased anything from them, but I have signed up for their email, and they do encourage people to sign up for the emails about their products. And the cool thing is, if you do sign up, they give you a free pattern on Friday, and they usually have a really fun crochet pattern to go along with that. So definitely sign up for their emails. They don't have a release date yet for when it's going to happen, but in that conversation, the person also talked about the colors. They're going to have lots and lots of colors, but the great thing is they often have a lot of good sales. So I'm really happy about this. As the person who was being interviewed said, right now Big Twist value is the only for certain line that they're going to come up with. So that made me think about, what are my favorite Big Twists? What's my big wish for what will happen with Big Twist going forward with Herrschner's? And I can tell you that obviously having Big Twist value is going to be fantastic, because I think it's a great yarn. I like it. I like it a lot better than the one that Michaels makes. But I love this yarn, so I did find out that I did like that. But going forward, I would love to do, I'm so excited. Now, what I'm hoping will happen is that with the Big Twist value, they will also have a couple of their other lines that are in that similar vein. Okay, so let's get into the 5 lines I hope are going to be, this is my wish list. So number 1 was Big Twist value. We know that one's going to happen. So I'm hoping, since they have Big Twist value, they will continue with their sparkle line. And this is sparkle. I don't know if you can see how it sparkles. I bought this. I was doing angels and I was doing Christmas trees at Christmas, and I really liked how it's a little iridescent, and it almost looks like ice. You probably cannot see it. I ended up buying some I Love This yarn with gold in it, and it just wasn't the same. I bought some, and then I have some gray that has the same sparkle in it. I love their sparkle line, and I hope, since it's very similar to the value, that they'll keep making it. I'm not sure what this one is called. It's their variegated one. This one was called Evergreen. That was the colorway. I don't know what the variegated line was called, but it is also in that same big twist in the value. And this was Evergreen that I bought at Christmas, and I have, this was another Christmas one. I think this one was called, I don't remember what this one was called. It's a Christmas. And then I have a purple one, and I have a gray one, variegated, and I love these. I'm hoping, since they're so similar to the value, that they'll continue making these and offering these. Like I said, these two were seasonal. The purple one I have, and the gray one, black gray one, was not seasonal. So I'm hoping that these will stay in the Big Twist lineup as well. Oh, here's the purple one. It is value, so this will hopefully stay in the line. This one was called Perplexed, and my next big hope will be for the Living line. This is very similar to Vanna's Choice. I think it's better than the basic stitch from Lion Brand, and I think it's far superior to the Impeccable line at Michael's. It's anti-peeling. My hillbilly is coming out on me on that one. But I love this. This is what I'm doing my 6-day star blanket in. And I've got the variegated kind, and then I've got the solid kind. This one is Kelly Green. I love it. It's soft. It's just slightly a step above the value. I made a lot of granny squares with this. The cream or ivory in it is fantastic. It's beautiful. I don't know if I have any of it, but I love this line. So I hope this one will stay, or will make it to go further. So that's my second or third. Actually, it's my third hope, is that we'll have that one. This one was a new discovery, and I don't have the wrappers for these, but the Amiguri. This was Big Twist Amiguri, and I made this little corgi with this. and I have to say, I friggin' love this yarn. Unfortunately, the Joann's the Joann's near me that just recently closed. It closed yesterday. Didn't have a lot of colors even before they went out of business. There wasn't a lot of selection in this, so I didn't know what to buy it. Like, I would think Amiguri would have more colors for people, so it would have more skin tone type colors, or would have better colorways. It didn't have a whole lot, or at least my Joann's didn't have a whole lot. It did have this. But when I got this specifically to make this little guy, and I fell in love with it, and then I couldn't go back and get any other colors because they had sold out of them. So I'm hoping this one will make the cut as well. So that's number 4. These, I just recently started working with this, which is the Plush, and I have to say, this is superior to Burnett Blanket. I have Burnett Blanket that I used for my Craig, the Cave Dweller version, one version of him, and it's okay, but I think this is so much, I don't know, I love working with this. And then Posh, that's my 4th or 5th one. Posh, I'm hoping they continue making it, because it's like, it's a better chenille. It doesn't shed like some of the other chenilles. So I don't have any right now. I did not buy any when I didn't panic buy any, unfortunately. So I'm hoping that one will certainly make a comeback, because I loved the Posh. I mentioned in my final Joann's haul that I did a couple days ago that these little Big Twist Petites were some of my favorites. They're almost like the Amiguri, but these are listed as a 4, but I wouldn't call them 4. I think they're almost DK weight. They're almost a 3, but I love them. So I'm hoping those will also, if not, if they're like a variation of the value, and that they'll be continued as well, because I do like these little guys. These are fantastic. And then this one is one I call the wild card. I don't know who makes these. I know they were made for Joann's, the knit and crochet line. It's not listed as Big Twist. It's this is listed as essential. This is cotton. And I have to say, I fell in love with this as well. And it was the best cotton I have ever worked with. Now, I know there's a Big Twist cotton that's more like the peaches and cream, but this was so much softer. This was so much, I loved this. But it is under the KC brand rather than under Big Twist. So I'm hoping maybe they'll also, if they have this, they'll bring this back, because this is probably one of the best cottons I've worked with. Now, I haven't worked with the hobby cotton that I bought to do the Amiguri, the Harry Potter characters, which I don't know how it would compare to this. And this is, I think, a number 4. No, it's a number 3. I love this. And I did buy a few of them before they went, before they closed. But it does say that they are, it has a factory number and that they were distributed by Joann's. And it's a, knit and crochet is a registered trademark of Joann's. So, and it was also made in Turkey. So I'm hoping that this style of cotton will somehow make itself known in the Herrschner's version, the Herrschner's line. So yeah, they say that it's going to be a lot of selection in the color, which I'm hoping is going to be true. But I'm so excited to learn that it's going to be here. It's going to be here for us. And maybe we'll be able to at least acquire some of it after our panic buying went off. So maybe by the time we use up our stash of what we bought panic buying, they'll have, maybe they'll have Posh and Plush out, and hopefully this. I'm really excited to see what the color line is going to be for the value. I'm hoping the variegated and the sparkle will go in there as well. And then, you know, we can hope for the big ones, that this stuff will come back, because I really like it. I bought 3 of these for corgi projects. I bought a couple of these, a black, for some other projects. So I'm very hopeful and very excited to learn that Big Twist is, at least, it's alive. It's alive. So let's hope that things get going here.